All right, everybody, remember it got a little bit quieter and we are now streaming out onto YouTube. Oh my gosh, look at this. There's my trio. We're triplets here. Doot, doot, doot. And I can hear myself on YouTube. That's how I know we're already on there. So that's good. Let's go ahead and mute that in the background. Chris, isn't that some crazy stuff? Yeah. Me and Chris, I'll tell you what, we're in the studio here. And when we flip over and when we get going on YouTube, I just think it is the neatest thing because, again, not only are we up here, but then we're in the other screens on YouTube there. So, all right, everybody, welcome to our workout. Again, we are here. We're in the studio. We're back in the studio. We are almost with our communication devices at 100%. We're still on our old comms. We got Chris Hill right here in the studio. Chris is hanging out with us here, and you can see around his neck, he's got that gold medal that we've been sharing. We've been sharing that with our team. Let's put our waters down here. And Chris, let's go ahead and let's scoot back just a little bit more. There you go. Perfect. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going at that angle. And remember, everybody, if you haven't already, whoa, we got to flip that green screen on. If you haven't already done that, you better make sure your green screen is activated. And here we go. All right. So let's get something up here behind us. How about me and my man right there, me and Chris sitting in front of me and Chris. All right, everybody. So remember, that's going to confuse some people. They're going to wonder, like, wait a second, are Coach John and Chris on the beach or are they in the studio? What's going on? What's happening right here? Well, I'll tell you what's happening is we're here in the studio. It's a Wednesday workout. We're back after 4 workouts where we were all the way in Pismo Beach. And if you remember in Pismo Beach, what were we doing out there? We were at the World Adaptive Surfing Championships, the ISA, the International Surf Association. And this, in 6 years, everybody, this is going to be the Paralympics surfing. Okay, this is the future, and this is where we're going. And as you can see, Chris is holding his head up high. He's got that gold medal around his neck. And just like you heard on Monday, Team USA won that gold medal as a team with a team effort. And because so many of you are a part of the team in the leadership, just like Chris and Bernie, and so many of you helped me to be able to help Team USA, I think it's really cool. That medal is going to be here in the studio. So if you're here in the studio, you're going to get a chance to take a picture with that medal. And we're going to send it to Team USA. All right, everybody, let's get this workout going. Let's have a sip of water. And we're going to bring up our team leader and trainer apprentice, Nick. Nick's going to be taking it away with that breathing motto. And then me and Chris are going to be getting you warmed up here in the studio. All right. Nick's got a green screen effect going on. Pretty cool stuff there. All right. And Nick, I think we can hear you.
Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
We can hear. We're doing great, Nick. We're doing real good.
I'm so happy today. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathe in the dirt. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in your bed. And breathe out the wood. And breathe in your power. Do we do all we do food every day?
Yes, nice job. Remember, we have goals, and today's a Wednesday. Today's a great day to reach your goals, to think about your goals. Here's a goal right here. Chris, move your head to the side. Do a little movement. Oh, he's taking up his space. This is a surfing picture. We got Chris right here on top of Chris in the background surfing. Remember, we just got back from that surfing competition. One of our goals was to work together as a team. And as a team, we were able to get that gold medal. Now, not everybody on the team won first place in their categories. Remember, me and my friend Josh and your friend Josh, well, we didn't win the championship for the blind surfers, but we did such a great job. Josh was so proud of himself, and his effort all led towards helping the team get that gold. So you got to remember out there, if you're a part of a team, that every little bit of effort that you put in, it might add up to being something that's really, really great and that everybody can benefit from. And that's the same thing with all exercise and fitness. So let's go ahead and start getting our head moving around. We're going to warm up our neck. We're going to do it like we always do because it is a great way to start a workout. with maybe doing some head circles where I'm doing kind of a half a circle. I go up, I go down, tuck my chin, bring my head all the way around, and then I bring it right back down, kind of reversing directions when I get to the top. I switch directions. You can see Chris moving his head over here. And remember, this is intentional movement. And that's the thing about exercise and fitness is, we don't really have to do any of it. We don't have to. We could just not do anything and we could probably still, get through the day. But if we don't have any of that intentional movement, kind of extra movement, let's go ahead and go right to left. If we don't challenge ourselves to do that stuff, well, then our body's not going to have anything to kind of grow towards and to strive. And like Nick said in that breathing motto, let's keep going left and right with our head. Like Nick said in the breathing motto, we want to have those goals every day. And so we want to be thinking about, well, what can I do that might be that little bit of extra that I can do, that I can think about and I can make it happen. And I can have that add up so that over time, just like in the surfing competition, let's go a couple more, Chris, side to side. That all can add up and maybe something like this, a big accomplishment. And the medal is just the symbolicness of it. That's just the symbol of the achievement. But the real achievement from fitness and the real achievement from team efforts, it's going to be in your heart and it's going to be in your mind and it's going to be in your confidence, in yourself, in your abilities, in your team, in your team's abilities. And that's even better than gold. Let's go ahead and do down and up. You're already going. Chris is already going. So we're going down and then let's go up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing our head back down and bringing it back up for 5. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing our head down, bringing it down and then bringing it up, going up, going up, going up, holding it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do 2 more of these. Bringing our head down and then let's go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back down. And then Chris, let's go up on this last one. Up high. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right. Did you hear that? All right. I like counting. And did you hear, even with the counting there, we can have a little fun with that. I know some of you out there might enjoy things like singing, things like dancing. So again, things that have rhythm, things that have you doing extra. I could have just said 1, 2, 3 or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but singing it out like that, not only it had a longer exercise, but it was an exercise for me. It was an exercise for my mind and my body to extend those out. So have some fun with your workouts. Don't worry about what it might look like or sound like. I want you to have fun and get results. All right, next one we're going to do, where we're going. We did up and down, side to side, all around. Let's do giraffe. Giraffe and turtle, we're going to go for 5. All right, so remember, giraffe neck, my head's going to go out like I'm reaching out up there. I'm reaching off my shoulders. I'm reaching my head up, and then I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to hide like a turtle hiding in his shell. I'm going to tuck my chin, and then I'm going to go out again. There we go. So I'm reaching out, and here we go, sideways view. I'm going out like this. All right, like I'm trying to get some of that water, and then here I'm going to pull my head back, and I'm trying really to focus on my chin and my head, and I'm pushing it backwards. You're going to feel it in the back of your neck. Now, this is my head being neutral. This is just right here. Now, watch the difference. And you can see I pulled everything in, and my shoulders didn't really move a whole lot. Now, let's go giraffe. Giraffe it out. Chris, go reach it out, reach it out. There you go, man. Reach that neck, and then turtle. And giraffe. Reaching it out, and turtle. We got one more. Reaching it out, giraffe neck, and turtleneck. All right. Now, why don't they call a turtleneck shirt maybe a giraffe neck shirt? It's got the long neck. I don't know. All right. So the next one, we're going to do our last exercise for warming up our head. Hey, can you feel it in your neck?
Yeah.
I feel this in my neck already. I did a workout at the gym yesterday, and my muscles, they were tight from yesterday's workout. So sometimes when that happens, when you start warming up, maybe the next day, That's going to help you to relieve a lot of that tightness, again, through increasing the blood flow and the oxygen. Remember, the aerobics. That oxygen right there that I just breathed in, it is going into my body, and it's going to go to my muscles, and it's going to help to give me energy. All right, the last one we got is going to be our ear lift. So this is going to be as if I'm trying to listen to something up in the air. I'm going to stretch out here now on the side of my neck. So kind of the lateral part of my neck, you know, we did a little bit of that up and down. We did a little bit of rotation. And this is kind of some of that lateral movement. Now, what I'm not doing is I'm not just leaning my head over to the side. I'm actually trying to, you can see I'm trying to lift my head up, and I'm trying to stretch right through here from my ear down to my shoulder. Let's go ahead and go switch back to the other side. And remember, we have our spine in our neck. And what we're trying to do is make a nice little stretch and kind of have a nice little bit of space for those cushions to kind of move around in. And we want them to feel good and protected. We want them to be ready. That's really what we want to do. We're trying to get our body and our mind and our spine ready for exercise. Nice job. All right, we got our neck warmed up. You ready to go to shoulders? Yeah. This is a tough one, right? I want you to focus on raising up those shoulders, bringing them down, raising up those shoulders. And so remember, you can do this one at a time. I just got one shoulder going. There you go, Chris. Working that stretch, bringing them around. Keep it going. You're doing great, man. There you go. Nice job. Moving those shoulders around. So remember, anytime we move our arm, all right, almost anytime we move our arm, we are moving and affecting muscles in our shoulders. All right, I'm going to go forward now with my shoulders. All right, moving them forward, moving them forward. There we go. Nice. Nick wants to do some leadership today using that chat room. Good stuff, Nick. Let's do about 5 more. Now I'm just going forward and backwards with my shoulders. Forward and backwards. There you go, Chris. Bring them back. Squeeze your shoulder blades and then bring them forward. It's like we're kind of squeezing our pecs. Bring them back, squeezing our shoulder blades, bring them forward like we're squeezing our pecs. So remember all of this motion right here, all of those movements. We're working our upper body, we're working our torso, but we're also trying to work on this connection, the connection of our arm to our upper body here, to our torso. And that connection through the shoulder, it is a beautiful connection. It's amazing what our shoulders can do, but we have to think about them and all of their amazingness, and we have to train them in those ways so that they can move around in all those directions. The next one we're going to do, what do we got next? Elbows. Elbows. So elbows, remember, also again, using the shoulder. If you're sitting right next to somebody like me and Chris, you want to make sure that if you bring up your elbow, that you don't bump them. If you do, if you hit elbows, that's okay. Elbow bump, that's the new thing nowadays. Let's go elbow bump, Chris. Get an elbow bump. Boom. A fist bump, elbow bump. We'll have to come. That might be a next exercise we got coming up here. Fist bump, elbow bump. But let's pretend we're moving those elbows. This is one of our producers' favorite exercises. Ben likes doing this one. And again, just like Ben has shown some incredible improvements while we've been doing these online workouts. I know many of you have been making improvements. And again, now I'm just so happy that we're able to share this with all of our friends on YouTube. It could be with your family or your friends. You can share these videos, challenge them to a workout, maybe introduce them to our warm-up, because if this was all you ever did, this wouldn't be that bad. Let's do arm circles now. And so with arm circles, we're going to be reaching out to the side, and we're kind of moving our arms around. There you go, Chris. Nice. Moving them around, moving them around. Keep it going. Man, these are some great arm circles, man. What is going on, Chris? Keep it going. Keep it going. Breathe. Now you have to breathe. When you start making some real progress, you're going to forget to breathe. Everybody, I know it's tough to see because Chris has on a black shirt and he's got his black vest on. But if you keep going, Chris, if you there, look at this movement right there. Look at the movement in the shoulders, and it's happening on. Let's do 5 more. 5. Bring them up high. 4. There you go, Chris. 3. Nice job, man. 2 and 1. Yes.
Last week I couldn't do that.
Last week he wasn't doing that. He couldn't do that. This week he's got it. He's got the energy. He's got the spirit inside of him. And when your body, when you start to feel that, did that start to feel a little good? Maybe you even start to tingle a little bit your body. You almost get goosebumps on your body because your mind is starting to make a connection with movement, and it wants that so bad. It wants it that when it happens, it's going to let you know this is good. It's going to let you know this is a great thing you're doing, and do more of it. And it's going to do that by giving you that great feeling. That was awesome, man. Great job. Let's do bear hug. We're going to do Carrie's bear hug. All right. So this is Carrie's bear hug, which means we are going to stretch again. We're working out that upper back, and then we're going to go all the way. We're going to go try to reach arms across our body. There you go, Chris. You want to get left arm over right arm, and then do a little bit of a kind of a wiggle in your upper body, and then open them back up. Nice job, man. There you go. Let's do 5 of these. That was 1. Here we go. Cross it up for number 2. Go for number 2, Chris. Bring it back together. Number 2. Nice job. A little bit of a wiggle, and then we stretch. And I'm going to turn around here. You're going to get to see the back of this cool shirt from the competition. So watch, when I go back here, I'll bring my back. My shoulder blades are going to come together. All right, Chris, bring those elbows back and then bring them forward. And then look at this. As I come together, all right, my shoulder blade's going to stretch out right here. And then as I'm moving around, I'm moving all of my body up here from my hips. So let's go into another stretch with our elbows going back, and then bring it forward. Kind of maybe do a little shake. All right. And then one more. I'm going to go from this side now. So we're going to go backwards with the elbows, go around, and then kind of move around a little bit. Go, Chris. Go, Chris. Cross them up. Cross them up. Keep them going. All right. I like that one. And remember, if you're not sure, I'm sitting on a stability ball with green tape, but I'm sitting on a stability ball here. So remember, all of our exercises, all the exercises on our app, all the exercises that we're doing here on YouTube, we want to try to share things and show things that you can do, whether you're sitting down or standing up, or maybe if you're even laying down right now, and you might be thinking, well, you know, I'm laying down. There might not be a lot I can do, but you know what? I bet there is a lot you can do. And that's what we're here to show. And so some of the exercises, remember, you're going to actually want to work out along with us. Some of the exercises you might want to watch, just like if you were watching something else on YouTube, but watch this instead, because this is going to give you ideas on things that you can do, different types of equipment that you can have, and then you can show other people what you've learned. So it's way better than just watching something that doesn't teach us. This is about education and learning about fitness and getting inspired by our friends. All right, the next one we're going to do, I think, is going to be witch's pot. You ready? Witch's pot. So now let's bring those hands together. You can see Chris has got his hands together. I'm going to do this one standing up. Chris has already started. We're going to be working on the same pot here. So remember, I'm doing a little bit of a squat as I reach out there. Here we go. There I am. I'm in the screen now. So I'm doing a squat. I'm up and out. And then when I go down, I go out here and I go up and in. So I'm going up and in, down and out. If you're sitting down, you might lean forward. There you go, Chris. And then straighten back up and bring your arms in. And then lean forward, straighten back up and bring your arms in. Remember, we got to pretend that we are stirring up that witch's pot. Maybe it's got some broccoli and cheese soup. Maybe it's chicken noodle. Maybe albondigas. I don't know. Come on, Chris. We got to stir it up, man. We got it. It's going to stick to the bottom. We got to keep it stirring. Let's go. 5 more. 5 more. There's 5. 4. There you go, Chris. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right. Now the next one we're going to do, I'm going to also do this one standing up. I'm going to be doing the ground touch. So if you're standing up with me, we're going to take maybe either one hand or both hands. We're going to try to go down, touch the ground, and then come right back up. If you're sitting down, you can see Chris is going over to the side. He's going to find a space on his chair, and he's got it right there, right above the wheel caster. All right, Chris, now go over to the right side. So let's do about 10 of these. So I'm going to go down to the ground. I'm going to hold myself down here for about 1 second, and then I'm going to come back up. We want to make sure our body is okay with coming down towards the ground. Okay. We don't want to feel like my pants lighten up. They got a little bit of green in them. All right. Going up and down. All right. So we want our brain, when it sees the ground coming closer to it, we don't want it to panic. What we want our brain to do is to think to itself, how can I slow this down so that I don't go down too fast and hit the ground? And the ways we can do that is by We can bend our knees. We could even put our hands on our knees right here, and we're about halfway down already. And then if we just gently come down, I can even have my arms kind of touching my legs here, and then I can go down and get the ground. Now you're going to feel it in this muscle. Remember, that's your quadriceps. Your quadricep is going to provide deceleration. It's going to help to slow you down, and it's going to work with the hamstring and my glutes on the backside to help. They're going to stretch, and we're going to slow down. Let's go each side one more time, Chris. So Chris is coming down here. Go as far as you can. Go for the wheel. Go for the wheel. Get down there to those crocs. Get down there, Chris. Go for it. Go. Full reach. Full reach all the way down. Go for the wheel. Go for the wheel. Oh, you got it, man. Get it, get it, get it. Yes. Nice job, Chris. Oh, just out of camera reach, but he was reaching for the caster. On that last one, he went down for the full reach. And you're going to find that if you're doing exercises and you're doing them sometimes maybe 10 times like that, as you do each one, your body's going to get a little more comfortable. So when you get to maybe 8, 9, and 10, you can really go for it. And you can just try to reach the best you can because your brain's already comfortable with those different distances. Another way you could do that is with blocks, like yoga blocks. You don't have to go down quite as far. Or even if you had a chair or like a couch, you could lean on to it like you're going to fall on it, but you won't fall on it because you're going to brace yourself and then push yourself right back off that. All right, the next one we're going to do, we're going to knee tap, elbow tap. All right, knee tap, elbow tap. We're going to take this to 20. Me and Bernie did this on Monday on the golf course. Chris, are you ready? Remember, we're going to try get a knee and an elbow tap in one move. So we go quick, knee and elbow. There we go. Just doing that tap, getting that knee up there. There you go, Chris. Chris is getting his knees. Now get an elbow. There you go. When you know you got the knees, then you got to get the elbow. You got to keep it moving. There you go, Chris. So go tap, tap. Use your hand. Right hand, left hand. Go left hand. Go tap, tap. Now tap that left hand to that right elbow. Left hand right here. Tap that right elbow. Use that left hand. There you go. There you go, man. Nice. That's climb. That counts. You got it. Oh, nice reach. That's it. Now tap the knee. Now tap the elbow. Now tap the knee. There you go. Yes, Chris. You can see this. Remember, this is, yes, Chris, keep it going. Look how quick that elbow tap's starting to come. It's going to happen like that, man. There it is. There it is again. Nice. Go again, Chris. Because we're getting now familiar with the exercise. Get 2 more. There's tap and tap. 1 more. Nice job, man. Dude, that was great. Y'all have to remember that sometimes I'm going to get very excited about my friend here and the progress he's making. So if there's ever a time where we make a lot of progress and we forget that we're on YouTube right now, we might forget that because, we don't care. We just want to have a great workout. We want to have progress and getting to share Chris's progress in real time. This isn't scripted. We didn't practice this stuff. I knew this was possible. Chris knew this was possible. And that's why we were like, we got to show people. And the team leaders, we got to show people what's possible out there. And again, an exercise that might have had some difficulty, again, reaching across the body, going across that midline, having multiple tasks, multiple things for our brain to have to be processing. And then to be able to put it all together like that is just incredible, man. I'm so proud of you, Chris. You're doing a great job. Let's go ahead and we're going to move our wrists and our hands. Remember, we're on it right now, everybody. Technology. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, this morning I had so many text messages, so many things because I was gone for a week and there was so much to do that I got to the point I was just like, I don't even want my phone around me anymore. The phone, it just gets us right here. Right. And we got to open up. We got to open up our hands. Our hands can't be like this all the time. They need to open and close. Let's do about 5 open and closes. Just open them up real big. There you go, Chris. Bring them closed. Nice. Use your right hand too. Pair them up. Get your mind to think about both hands at once. Let's do 1 more of these. And then you can keep your hands either in the open position or in the closed position. And let's just move them around. Let's go 30 seconds. Maybe even pretend like you're playing the drums. All right, play it. Imagine. Let's play some fake drums. Let's play imaginary drums. What do they got? Air guitar. This is air drumming. All right. But we want to move those wrists. We want to get them working all around. Remember, forwards and backwards, side to side, and rotation. Got to spin them around. Get those cymbals. Get the cymbals up there. And you know what? If you're sitting down and you're able to move your ankles, get those bases too. You got to tap your feet. Keep on drumming. I'm doing the grand finale. I'm drumming. Come on, Chris, drum away with me. Who's done the music class? Pretend we're in music class. Drumming. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Nice. All right. Remember, everybody, just like I was mentioning, we can move our ankles too. So just like our hands can go up and down, remember, we might want to move our feet up and down, going up and down. Also, maybe what? Side to side, little side to side footwork there. And then remember, rotation. All right. The reason we do these exercises, remember, everybody, this is a head to toe warm up. This is going to get us ready for the exercises that we have coming up next, and maybe even for the whole rest of the day. So doing a warm up like this early in your day, oh my gosh, it's going to get you just so ready to have a great day, because your blood will be flowing, your heart, it's going to be pumping, it's going to be taking that oxygen in, moving it around your body. And you're also going to have your mind is going to be awakened. Now, anybody out there, even our family, some of our friends, some of our staff, we can choose to go throughout the day without activities that challenge our mind. We can do that. We live in that world, but we can also choose activities that challenge our mind. And a lot of times fitness, it falls into a really good sweet spot where not only do we get the mental activity, we get the physical activity, and it has an after effect. It'll affect the whole rest of your day. It might make you feel good. It generally won't make you feel bad. And what you want to do is you want to take that good energy and you want to go right into the day, right into the next one. And next thing you know, you got that consistency. Twist reach. Boom. It's coming up, Nick. You got it. Twist reach. Nick's using the chat room here. Oh my gosh. Awesome job, Nick. You ready to twist reach it? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go this way. Remember, twist reach. We're going across our midline. Great call, Nick. And then I'm bringing it over here. Chris, give me the high five with your right hand. Right hand. There it is. Boom. Now go across with your left. Cross with the left over there to the wall. Over that way with the left. And now back over here this way with the right. Boom. Nice job. Back to the left. So remember, everybody, this twist reach, keep going all the way to the left. Nice. Try to do it quickly now. Think about the speed. Think about how quick I'm coming back. You got to go quick with the left. Here, I'm going to help guide you over. There you go. I'm not doing that, everybody. That's just the touch. Look at this. Now bring it back. The speed of movement. Go ahead. The speed of movement when the body gets when it has that friendship, when it has that connection of trust. That's what I'm looking for. When it has the belief in itself that it can do it. And look at that. Just by supporting that elbow, just the one time, his body was able to trust that shoulder. And now bring that other arm over. Bring the right arm over. Now the left. Now the right. Now the left. There you go, Chris. Now the right. 2 more. Now the left. And the right. Yes, man. Does that feel good? It does. It does feel good. This is what it feels like when you run your first mile, or when you do your first pull-up, when you do your first push-up, or maybe you make your first transfer. Maybe you've been working on making transfers and you're like, I really want to try to get myself from my chair into my bed. I want to make that transfer safely and strong. And when I wake up in the morning, I want to be able to.
Coach John, water break.
Water break. It's coming up. We got to do our eyes too. But you got to think about, just like Chris is showing us here, sometimes it takes just a little bit of help. And then when the brain feels it, you got to go with it. You got to keep that momentum going. Let's go ahead and have that sip of water, because that's probably the best idea I've heard all morning. Was that your idea, Ben? Who called that?
Bernie put in the chat.
Bernie, I'm so happy you're here on a Wednesday. So happy you could make it. Oh, just got water up my nose. All right. And remember, everybody, on Monday, we were out at the Santa Luz Country Club. We were out there with Bernie. You good? Yeah. Okay. We were out there at the country club working out. And I got to show you, I did show you on Monday. I'm going to show you in a minute. We got those new exercise rollers that we got. We're going to show everybody how we can use those in a really cool way here in just about 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and let's move our eyes and hold our breath. We got 2 more to go. All right, I'm going to get real close so you can see my eyes. All right, here we go. I think you can see them there. Remember, if I'm looking up here, I'm looking at our screen behind us. And now here we go. I'm looking up. I'm looking up at my hat, up at the ceiling, and I'm bringing my eyes down. Now I'm going to go to the left. And now I'm going to go to the right. Moving my eyes, not my head, only my eyes. I'm going to go back down. And then back up. Let's try that again one more time. So we're going to go down, left, right, up, and one more time. Let's go down, left, right, and up. All right, everybody, make your ears wiggle. You can't do that. Make your nose wiggle. You can't do that. Hold your breath. You can. And that's what we're going to do next. So remember, workouts, fitness, it's all about you doing the things that you don't have to do, but you know that because if you do it, that it'll make you stronger. That's what we do here. And so how long are we going to do breath hold for? 30? Chris wants to go for 30 today. If you need to take a breath during this 30-second hold, you can do that, but then maybe try to go back to holding your breath again. This is going to be the quietest. We're going to get, look, you can tell I'm on technology. You always know when somebody's on that technology because, oh my gosh, it just makes their head go down and their hands stop using. And I mean, come on now. All right, let's go with just a stopwatch here. So we got the stopwatch up. It's at 0. We're going to breathe in 2, breathe them out, breathe in a third breath, hold it in. Me and Bernie, we did this in the tunnels on Monday. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe it on out. Breathe it on in. Breathe it on out. Breathe it in and hold. Oh, that was tough. And I'll tell you what was neat, though, for me, everybody. We had a clock in here, and it was ticking every second, and you could hear it. It was so quiet. You could hear a pin drop, and I made it. Did you make it? Yeah. Chris made it, too. Remember, everybody, that breath hold, it's not just important that you can hold your breath. What's important is that our body, it gets a time to work with the oxygen, and it's going to become better at that. And remember, you might end up in the future hanging out with me doing some of these sports and activities that we do here in San Diego. You might be here with me and we might be needing to hold our breath. We might be doing something that's so exciting that we're going to need that skill and we're going to need that confidence. So it's very, very important that we do that. All right. We did our breath hold. What do we got next up? Leadership? Yes. Who's coming up? Let's get Nick up on here. Nick wanted to do some leadership. Nick, let's have you do, let's do about 3 or 4 exercises. While you're doing those, me and Chris, we're going to move over into the studio space. We got a couple things we're going to be showing you. And Nick, you have your green screen set up. So if you look on your videos, you might have a place where it's asking you that you have a green screen. And it looks like, it looks cool. It looks like you're in the Matrix. All right. Are you seeing that too, Ben?
No, I'm just seeing his wall.
Oh, you know what? That might be this TV up. It is. This is the TV on our wall. Look at that, Chris. It's making everybody look like they're in the Matrix. All right. If Ben says it's good, then it's good. And Nick, go ahead and take it away, my friend.
Oh, yeah. We'll do it on the teapot. We didn't do it for the warm up today.
Oh, good call.
They do about 20. You are ready to do over there. Right here. Oh, if you don't do that, you didn't do that, tip over. That's it. or you didn't do like that, or you didn't reach your arm behind your head, and then the other will be my hand, only my hands. They do about 5 more of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. The next one is our great big smile. That we will hold 3 but 5 digits. Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Oh, another one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the next one is the doing it straight up in the air. Straight at the higher you did. Straight. Audible 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The last one that our tummy we do. We will eat. We that. We that. We that. 5 more. We that. We that. We that. We that. No more. We that. And we that. Done.
Okay, and I believe Bernie said she wanted to go next, so I'll go to Bernie.
Nice. Nick, can you guys hear me? I turned my mic back on.
Yes.
All right, cool. Go ahead, Bernie. Show us maybe 2 exercises today. Maybe 3. Let's see how it goes. Wow, our TV here really is looking neat. How you doing, Bernie?
Good.
All right. Are you happy to be joining us on a Wednesday?
Mhm.
Sweet. Me and Chris are here in the studio. We're hanging out by this wall over here. She said hi. What are we going to do today, Bernie?
I'm gonna do jumpy jack.
Okay. Let's go ahead and back up and turn this way just a little bit. All right. How many are we going to do? How many?
I could barely hear her. What was that, Bernie?
Say it again, Bernie.
You do, it's green.
Oh, let's do them side by side. Yep. Okay.
Yes.
And how many, Bernie?
How
We do
many?
50? 50? Okay. All right. So now everybody, Bernie's going to be doing a jumping style jack. I'm going to be doing a standing jack. All right. I won't be doing the jumps, but I'm going to be doing my arm lifts and I'm going to do a clap above my head. All right, Bernie, are you ready? You ready, Chris? Yep. All right.
You ready?
Oh, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumpy jack.
Jumping jacks go. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and get it, Chris. 20, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Nice. Now remember, even Bernie's going to let us know.
And 133.
Woo, that's a good one. That's a good heartbeat. Remember, when you're doing exercise like that, that's going to be a cardiovascular exercise, and that's going to really get your heart going. All right, Bernie's got her baton next up. Let's bring you up on the spotlight, Bernie, and show us maybe 2 exercises, and then me and Chris are going to go back in the studio, okay? But keep your kettlebell close by, because I'm going to do some kettlebell exercises too in here. Okay, Bernie's got her baton. Remember, she's doing a baton spin. She's counting loud.
3,
There she goes, and she's also marching in place. Spinning that baton around, using her hands and her wrists and her elbows,
9,
and then also keeping in step on that march.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
And 20. How about one more, Bernie? Maybe the back stretch. All right, and then after this, let's do 5 back stretches, and then we're going to bring up me and Chris in the studio. So if you don't have a stick, you could put your hands on your hips, and you're going to lean forward, and then you're going to lean back like you're leaning up towards the sky and stretching your back. Nice. Chris, go ahead and set up back on the wall. You got this. There you go, Bernie. Nice job. Back stretch. Keep on going, bud. All right. Nice job, Bernie. Great job with those exercises. Now, Bernie, she has a kettlebell. Bernie, we're going to be using that in just a moment. Let's have a sip of water first. And then we got Chris over here in the studio. We're even going to move this camera angle just a little bit here. So let's get our full, there you can see the green screen just right out of the corner there. So remember, everybody, we're going to be using our kettlebell in just a moment. But before we do this, on Monday, we showed everybody a special gift, though we actually received this from Bernie's dad at the golf tournament. And these are, they call them core wheels, and they're kind of exercise wheels. They show people rolling around on the ground. Look at this guy. He couldn't afford a shirt, but he got these cool handles. But anyway, that's really hard to do. And you know what? There pretty much aren't a whole lot of folks who can even do that. And so we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to show how we can use these things for some actually really cool exercises that are going to help us with our shoulder health and with our core. And then if we do get strong enough to the point where we're able to do the exercise like what is on the box, that's cool, but that's not necessarily what we want to be able to do. So Chris, go ahead and let's you good. You just bring the feet up to the wall. Now, what I'm going to show with this, and we've done some things with wall ball before where we've been moving around the walls. What you're going to see now real quick is you're going to see my back. You're going to have to imagine what I'm doing here, but I'm going to put these on the wall, and you can see they roll. You can see I just roll it on the ground right here. Here it rolls. I can roll it on the wall as if like I'm maybe a painter. Well, that exercise that's really tough to do, if I can't do that on the ground, I could do this on a wall just by rolling my arms up and down the wall like this. Maybe I also want to maybe roll my arms out to the side like this. So I'm working on that. Maybe I just want to roll one. I can hold myself steady. And now the more of an angle that I put on the wall, you can see I moved my feet back. Well, that made it to where it was a little more challenging for me. Now, what we're going to do here, because these things are neat, Chris, let's go ahead and roll all the way forward as far as you can. Boom, right there. That's good. All right. Chris is going to we're just going to do one at a time. And there goes Chris. So I want you to roll it down below yellow and then try to roll it up as high as you can. All right. Work on 10 of those. So Chris is over here. He's using this core wheel to now work on not only applying pressure against the wall with that arm, but he's working on that elevation change. So go all the way up. There you go, Chris, above the red line and then down below the yellow line. And I want you to imagine like you got to paint this whole wall right here and you got to get it covered with that roller. So again, I'm going to go over here. Now, if you don't have an exercise like this, something you can do, let me show you a couple exercises you can do. If you were laying up on a wall, you could kind of roll laying with my back against the wall. And I'm kind of moving my arms around on the wall like this. I'm trying to keep pressure on the wall. That's kind of the flip side of this, where I'm actually going to be facing the wall and I'm going to kind of roll my arms around. Now let's try to maybe do it at home. We can do the Y and bring it out. We could do a T. All right. We could do the I. All right, we could do what, a downwards, a triangle, upside down. And so all these exercises, keep going, Chris, keep going. All these exercises are going to have me rolling my body. Now, some that I thought were really neat, maybe I just get rid of one of these. And so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put my hand on the wall and I'm going to roll under and back. So this one is going to have me, again, going across the midline of my body. And now I'm just rotating. So maybe if I was like a golfer or somebody, I might want to do something to where I'm working on my hips, I'm working on my rotation, and I'm working on applying a forward pressure. Yeah, how you doing over here? You want to switch up to the right hand? Yeah. Switch it up. All right. So we're going to go to Chris's other strong arm to his right hand. And he, again, is going to be working on single arm rollings on the wall. Let me show you all that difficult exercise. I'm going to try to do what the guy's doing on the box, but shoulder health is very important to us. So again, applying the pressure is what we want to do. We want to have that pressure. And now that guy rolls out like this, and then he pulls himself back up. Now, some folks that are super duper duper strong, they'll come all the way out. They'll get as flat as they can, and then they'll roll themselves up. And what that's doing is it's going to challenge my core. It's going to really challenge my rectus abdominis, which is my six-pack muscles. It's going to stretch them as I go up here. Well, that same thing can happen if I go up the wall right here. You ready, Chris? So if I go up the wall right here, that muscle is going to fire up for me. It won't be as much, but it's still going to fire up for me. And the same thing if I go over here, maybe to the sides. Nice. This is a good one here. Also, the one I really liked was rolling it kind of under. So I got maybe one up here and I'm rolling across. You don't want to slip on your flooring. There we go. I got a good step. So I really like this one, and this one can get.
Hey, John, Carrie had a question. Where can you get these specialty weights?
So these, you could probably find these at like Walmart and Target and retailers like that. I would bet though, around the holidays, you're going to be able to find these at maybe even some of the discount stores. And so again, the reason we're talking about this, Chris, how do you like that? You like this one with the pressure? Yeah. You did really good with that. And let me tell everybody what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and back up because we're going to do the kettlebell now. So, and another thing I'm going to do with Chris on this, we're going to set this up maybe for Friday, is I'm going to take one of these, and they can fall on the ground and they don't break. That's good. But I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to put it on the end of a stick here. And then that way we can actually work on, almost as if we were painters, rolling this on the wall. Similar if we were doing maybe a wall tap with a stick to where we were reaching out to tap spots on the wall. We're going to have it to where we'll be able to roll down the wall. So yeah, these are wheels. And this is kind of like, you can imagine if you had like a roller blade or even maybe some roller skates, kind of similar wheel, and just rolling on that handle. There you go. You good? All right. Nice. That's a good spin. All right, everybody.
What's the name of the weight, John? So I can put that in the chat.
Here, I'll show you right here. It's the core wheels.
Okay.
Yep, core wheels. And I think they're very affordable. And again, it's something that there's a lot of other activities that we'll be able to do with these too. And even if I was using these on the ground like this, if I was down here in this position, I could do an exercise where, again, I'm just reaching out. This one would be a great stretching exercise. And then this one also where I'm kind of lowering myself down, letting my arms support my body weight, moving it back and forth, moving this up and down. I can even go backwards with it here. And so again, it's a nice subtle kind of resistance for the upper body with the motion. It's pretty cool. Chris is getting himself comfortable over here, and I am grabbing myself the kettlebell. So remember, everybody, we got this kettlebell. This one is a 5-pounder. And again, you can find these at discount stores, really anywhere, for probably about $5. I think my mom just got one for $5. And these are great because not only can you hold it in a bunch of different fashions. Look, I'm holding it here at the handle like this, like a suitcase. But look, I can also hold it on the side. This is called the horn of the kettlebell. I can hold it by the horn with one hand or two hands, so that's another way to hold it. I can also hold the bell. I can reach my hand and I can hold this bell in a lot of different ways. So even this is kind of nice that I can hold this. And remember, this was just $5. And then what else can I do with this? Oh, let's see. I can hold it in the real way I would want to hold it. And a lot of my exercises is like this. So imagine if you had a strong wrist and a strong arm right here, and you don't want to have your wrist back like that. You would have your wrist like a punch, like in Taekwondo. And then you would be doing things like presses, pressing this over your head, and maybe even somewhere you're kind of doing like a windmill-y kind of bent press. But so what I want to do with this is I want to do something similar to what Bernie has shown us and Byron has shown us, which is a little bit of that exercise flow. And what we're going to work on for right here is we're going to be doing a figure 8 with an overhead press. And so Bernie's done these a little bit. Well, we're going to go down past this behind our legs and then reach up with 2 hands. If you're sitting down, what I want you to do is I want you to reach down and go towards one of the other sides. So maybe you're going to reach down to your left side and then reach up over your head and then down to your right side and then up over your head. And then I'm going to pass it around my leg if I'm standing up. Now you might be sitting down and you might have an opportunity to still get this behind your leg. So you can see, again, something that we've seen this from Bernie. We've seen this from Byron. And then we have that 2-hand press going up and down. Chris, you want to try this out? Yeah. All right. So here you go. 2 hands on it. So again, Chris is grabbing it by the horns. There you go. Let's power down. All right. Let's go towards one side. Go to the right side. Reach it over. Good. Tap. Now bring it back up. Both hands on it. Going up high with it, as high as you can. There you go. Nice. Now let's go to the left side. Left side tap. So remember, I'm going to do this with one of our little weights here. All right. With our little guys here. So I'm going down, up. There you go, Chris. And then bringing it up. Let's go ahead, everybody. Let's do about 10 more of these. You could do this with a pillow. You could do this with a sand weight, just like Byron has shown us. Don't forget about that high reach. Reach it up. There you go, man. Nice. And you can see how Chris, again, he's holding onto that kettlebell at the sides, holding onto it by the horns. It's a great way to hold on to it. Keep it going, Chris. Going down to that right side knee. Right side knee. There you go. Bringing it back up. 2 hands on it. Bring it up. Let's do 2 more, everybody. Here we go. Chris, get that lift. Nice. One more time. Go left side knee and then up high. Nice. So again, and you can see I got that little bit of a twist. Chris has got that little bit of a twist. There's a little bit of a load to our body when we rotate. We kind of load our body. Boom. It wants to pop us back into that position. So the kettlebell can really, really help us with that one. Now, let me hold on to this. Okay. All right. Now the next one we're going to do. Again, you can do this with a kettlebell. You can do it with a sandbag or a pillow. Chris, let me give you a sandbag to do this one with. And what we're going to do here, and again, Byron has shown us this move quite a bit, but we can do pass side to side. All right. I could pass it behind my back. So I'm going to grab onto those horns and I'm just going to pass it around behind my back. So I might do a couple of these. If you don't have a kettlebell, what you can do is do a clap behind your back and a clap in front. Remember, we've done this before. Clap in back, clap in front. All right. So we got a clap going. I got a pass going. All right. What's another way I can do this? Maybe up behind my head. So I'm going to pass it around my head. Now, remember, if you don't have a kettlebell, what can you do? You can clap, reach up, clap, 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 just like that. Let's keep going. Keep that going. I'm passing the kettlebell around and it's kind of like I'm doing a clap. Go for it, Chris. Bring it up. I'm watching you up there on the screen. Yeah, man. Bring it up behind your head now. There you go. Oh, now reach up, bring it up. Right hand's going to go up and take it. Let the right hand do its job. Oh, that's okay. And knock your glasses off. I got you. You want your glasses on? All right. Nice job. That's how you know Chris was trying hard. Does that feel good? Sometimes you try hard and something like that happens. We'll fix it. We'll put the little croaky back on. All right. We'll set that up after the workout. But that's how you know you're trying. Remember, our friend Byron has shown us before too. Sometimes when you're trying hard, you might drop the weight, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and do one more with our weight And Chris, this one, I just want you just going back and forth. So going in front of your body, right hand to left hand, going back and forth, but I want you to reach it out as far as you can and then bring it back and bring it in. So again, with this kettlebell, I can kind of work on my shoulders like this, but I'm going to add it up. I'm going to go under my leg. So now here I can work on some balance, reaching out. There you go, Chris. Nice job, man. Reaching out, bring it under and out. So this would be something, this would be maybe one I could do in the beginning. If I'm standing up and I am okay with my balance, I might want to improve that balance. This is one that has me working. Again, I have lateral movement, but I also have movement here forward where I'm lifting my leg up, trying to get this under. And when this weight's out here, guess who's getting a workout? My stomach, because that weight all the way out there has to go all the way through my shoulder. And my shoulder is having to work a lot to hold it up. But then all that energy, it's going to come right across here into my body, and it's going to tighten up in my core. Now, if I wanted to be stronger with this, I might have a wider base, and that might help me hold this a little longer. But eventually, my arm's going to get tired. My core is going to get tired, and I'm going to have to bring my arm down. So again, that's a challenge to where just doing those quick reaches out to the side, even reaching forward with a light weight, that's going to be okay to do. All right, everybody, we're going to keep doing more kettlebell workouts. But remember, if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't already, like and subscribe somewhere around here. If you like working out with me and Chris and everybody, if you like seeing more of these gold medal type performances, then you got to sign up. You got to get on the app and you got to get on YouTube, because I mean, that's where it's at. That's where we got this going. So are we doing the motto?
Yeah.
I think me and Chris are going to do this breathing motto here. Let's have a sip of water, everybody, before we finish off here. And again, I'm so happy to have all of you here, all of the participants, all of the staff members out there and the family members who are turning these computers to this channel and to getting us signed up with fitness as a priority, with the music, with the martial arts, with everything that you're doing. Thank you so much. I hope that some of these exercises are starting to get into that day-to-day routine where we're starting to have those habits, working on things like balance, working on challenges for the upper body, for the lower body, and for the mind. Because I know every day we could just take it off and we can make it to where we don't have to have as many challenges. But I want you to find those appropriate challenges, the ones that you yourself and your friends are ready to step up to in the face. And let's start working on those together as a team. That's why we're here to help you. And that's why we created the app. And that's why we're now coming to you on the tube. You ready for this breathing motto? You got water? You good?
I got one.
All right, we're getting set up. Remember, every team, before you do anything, you got to have a game plan, or else you'll go into the game not knowing what's going on. You got to have a plan. And our plan right now is to make sure we do a good motto. And then we get back on here Friday at 11 for the next show. If you can't make it, check it out on YouTube. You ready? All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe your best. And breathe the worst. So that you can reach your goals for every day, every moment.
Every day, every moment, reach those goals. Nice job, Chris. Great job to everybody out there. Again, it was such a great workout. We're so happy you could make it. Remember, if you are able to get